Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I'm going to do a sublimated snow globe tumbler. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So I'm starting out with this 20 ounce Sublimation snow globe from AGT Tumblers, I believe is what it's called. I'll put the link down below where you can get it. And this thing is so cool. It comes pre-drilled and you just take it all apart. I put all the stuff back in the box so that I don't lose it. And then the inner part is what you are actually going to sublimate. And it just fits like this, and then you make sure to attach the top. Excuse me. And so we will get to gluing and all of that later. But first, I'm going to go ahead and sublimate my image on this. I got the image from Creative Fabrica, and I wanted a very wintry, feminine look to it. So here it is all sublimated and cooled down, and I just think this is so stinking cute. So what I need to do now is attach the two pieces together. And in order to do that, I am mixing up some epoxy. I've seen other people use like silicone around the edge. I'm just choosing to use epoxy because it will, I definitely think it'll be a much better fit for this. I did mix up 10 milliliters, not sure how much I was going to need, and I only used maybe 5 milliliters of this, if that. And I wanted enough in there that it would seal the two pieces together and no liquid would come out, but also not so much that when you put the lid back on, it is going to seep out the sides. So I do spray a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to pop any bubbles. And then I do wipe up the sides where any epoxy might have spilled around while I was adding it in there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place the second piece on there, making sure that it's pushed down all the way, and let this dry overnight. So now that that is dry, I'm going to make sure that it is sealed, and I'm just using some distilled water here. And I'm going to go ahead and see how much I need of my solution that I'm going to mix up to even put in here. But so this is serving two purposes. Once I know, I'm going to use the empty cup so that I can measure about the amount that this will hold. And it is definitely not leaking, so I was happy about that. Now that all that liquid is out, and I'm just going to use a marker to mark on my cup the solution, the amount that I need, and then pour it back in the other cup. So what I'm going to do is a mixture of distilled water and Elmers Magical Liquid or Magic Liquid, whatever this is called. I got this at Dollar General, but I know you can get it Amazon, really anywhere. So I'm going to do a mixture of the two, more Magic Liquid than water. If you want more movement, you add less Magic Liquid and more water, but I wanted to do just a little bit of water because when the glitter that I put in here, I'm using this white from Dollar Tree. Got it a few years ago. I'm mixing that with a little bit of this mermaid pink from Leobro, I think, at Amazon, but you could use any colors that you want. And I'm going to go ahead and put this glitter in. And once you add the magic solution in and shake it up, it is pretty much going to stay there. It's like the slowest descent possible which is what I was wanting. Adding a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my solution in. And I do this slowly. I wish I had had a funnel or used one of my syringes for this. It would have been a lot easier, but I was being lazy and didn't want to look for them. And so I'm just kind of squeezing the cup a little bit to put it in that hole to add the solution. I am tilting the cup just a little bit so that I could get that air to come through the hole. I want as little air in there as possible. And what I do is put it till it's spilling out a little bit, but then I am going to kind of shake this and tap it so that some of those air bubbles on the bottom will release, and then I can add in more liquid. And I did let this sit a few hours so that some of those air bubbles will rise to the top and I could add more liquid in. After a few hours, I am just spraying some alcohol into a paper towel and cleaning off the bottom so that I can get any of the glue that might be on there, the magic solution, or any of that, because we're going to go ahead and seal this hole. And I'm just using like a glue dot that I had. It was a little bit bigger than I really wanted it to be, but it works just fine. So I'm just placing that over the hole, making sure this is nice and dry. Tipping it over just to make sure nothing spills out. It worked perfect. So then I'm going to mix up the two glitters again, and going to add it into UV resin and just mix it all together and apply it to the bottom. And just pouring that onto the bottom, and then I'm going to smooth it out as even as possible all over the bottom. Now I'm going to clean up that rim that I may have gotten any excess epoxy on. And then I'm going to use a lighter to pop any bubbles. And then I will use my little UV flashlight to cure this. Once I'm happy with that cured, I am just putting plain UV epoxy over it and smoothing it all across the bottom to fill any gaps that there might have been and just to seal any of that glitter that might be popping up. And then once again, I will use a lighter to pop any bubbles and then my UV light to cure it. Once it's fully done, I am just cleaning off the bottom using alcohol, and this is done. And this, you can see that the glitter is not really moving. It does, but it's not a fast moving one. I wanted it to look more stationary, and it does. So I am really pleased with how this turned out. I think I'm trying to show you that there is some movement, but I don't know how well the camera catches that. But I am going to also place the lid on this. And this is finished. I will put this on the website just in case anyone might be interested. I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.